Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're drawing on our last page in this sketchbook. So that means you're going to be able to see this because I didn't do anything about it, but we're going to be drawing Banana Man. Yes, Banana Man. We've got no references or nothing like that. We're just going to draw him standing there. We're going to put him in a cloak. A tattered cloak, give him some armor, and that's all I thought about. Yeah, I don't know. We're also going to try to do this quickly. Somewhat quickly, because we are racing the clock of dinner. Is it dinner time? I don't know. Alright, so he's going to be facing us slightly, that's fine. We could do all this fancy, let me put the torso in and stuff like that. I'm not gonna use it. Or I mean the ribcage. I'm not gonna use it, so let's just... this stupid planning, right? Fuck planning. Who needs planning anyways? Here's the neck hole. We know where his neck is. Put a little thingy right there. Alright, here's his neck. So how are we gonna do this? So we want armor, which I have drawn armor on him before, but I want this stuff slightly different. I don't really know if I'm gonna make it slightly different. Let's actually restart, because I think I could do for having a better shaped oval base. I just scratched the paper with my nail. I didn't know I could do that. Alright. Go ahead and give him a smaller head this time. Go ahead and just start with a neck. Even if it's misplaced, kind of. It really isn't too important, especially when we're just throwing shit down and kind of seeing what happens. Alright. So, what am I doing exactly? I don't know. I want this to have a bigger part on the shoulder, basically. Like one big piece on the shoulder, and then I want to add little ripples of the armor down his arm, is what I want to do. Should I plan out his arm then? Yes. Am I going to? No. Why? I don't want to. Same reason I decided not to grab any references today. I'm just not going to do that. It's going to take too long. I'm going to just jump right into it. It's going to be how it is. This is more fun. It's more fun this way. It doesn't need to be perfect. I used to try to make everything perfect, not draw something if I didn't know how to draw it. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. It's way too much work doing all that. Having to make sure you can draw something before you draw it. That is so much work. I'm just gonna draw things and see what happens now. Alright. So, I'm adding a belt to hold that shit down, but I want to put a cloak on him still, so we don't get to see this part of the belt. So, he still gets cloak because I think cloaks are cool. Maybe we'll even give him a hood this time. I don't know. Giving him a hood, I like giving characters hoods, but I kind of run into the issue of he's got a pumpkin on his head. So, a hood is kind of weirdly shaped on him when I don't know how to draw the pumpkins, really. Which, that is something that I should actually practice and learn how to draw before I continue drawing it. But that's not gonna happen. I've been drawing the freaking pumpkin on him for so long, I'm not gonna study pumpkins now. I'm just gonna keep winging it until one of these days I get it right. One of these days, I'm sure it'll just click and I'll just magically be able to draw them, right? No, probably not. But we're gonna say that's gonna happen. Alright. So, what are we doing? I don't know. We're kind of just drawing random things and seeing what happens. Just kind of trying to add random things that make detail. But, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. So, are these detail? I don't know. What's the purpose of them? I don't know. I guess that's holding it down. This is a plate that would be on it. I still don't like drawing things without a purpose on like the armor or something like that. I'd like there to be a reason it's there. His arm is all misshapen because I drew that wrong. You know what we're gonna do to fix that? Erase it. Because you know what I can always do? Just redraw it in a slightly different position. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. If I accidentally mess something up, I can always just redraw it. Alright. Which that's also something that's changed since I started drawing. If I drew something once, I'd just stick with it, even if it was wrong. Because I was like, oh, but it's good enough, right? And just try to convince myself that it'd be way too much work to redraw it. It's not that much work. It's not that hard. Alright. It's going to be a little messy because I am not going to clean this up. But, you know, yeah. I just don't feel like cleaning it up, so we're just going to kind of see what happens with how this is going to look. Looking all messy, but hopefully decently good. Alright, we could add little little elbow armor onto him, which we might as well do. Alright. Now, what are we doing? I don't know. Oh wait, no, let's erase that. I just remembered this. I set a goal for myself, because I decided that for my videos, for most of them, oh shit, I just remembered I'm supposed to draw the clown. Okay, yeah, for most of them, I'm just not going to use references anymore. I decided that I'm going to do that till I can draw Banana Man armored and with a cloak. And then I was like, why don't I just do that? Just try it. I mean, then we can at least have a basis of where I came from, right? Like, that makes sense. It made sense to me, so that's what we're doing. Seeing what we can achieve right now. Seeing how good of a job we can do with this. And this will be our judging of, so should we draw more cloaks? Do we need to draw more armor? And not use references, because that's boring now. Mainly because I just hate searching for so many references. It takes too long. Way too long. And I'm a very impatient person. Alright, we'll go like that. We've got some armor details. Got this that wraps around. Here's a circle that's connected to this, which we need to actually put that leather part right there if we can, which now it's an X, which I didn't want, but that's fine. I really don't care. I don't think it's honestly that bad. Let's go ahead and add his head, kind of. Make it a little rounder. I guess he's gonna have a smaller head today. But yeah, he's got quite a small head for the proportions of his body, I think, but that's fine. Alright. There we go. There we go. Let's add his little cut. Kind of like how I used to draw it, just like a little circle thing, but it's fine. Alright. Now what? We should add a little bit of a hood, because it does have a hood, he just doesn't have it on right now. Which I should actually start including in my other drawings of Banana Man, because he has a hood on his arm, on his cloak. I just don't draw it because I don't want to. Because it's hard to draw hoods and make them look right. Alright, how do we do this now? Let's erase this stuff. Chuck some stuff down. There we go. That's not bad. Looks good. Well, you know what I should do? I should really get back into digital art. I haven't done that in a while. I think it'd be interesting to return now, see what I can do now that I couldn't do before. Alright, this is supposed to be like a chest armor, but you can't really see it, so I don't know. What is he wearing, a freaking crop top? There's a belly button. No. No, he's not, but that would be funny. That would be kind of funny, but no, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. Maybe some other time. Alright, let's actually do this better. There we go. Boom, boom. Yep, some lines. Boom. Is it better? Not really, I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell what's going on. Let's make something a little more eligible. That's probably the right word. Or, I have an even better idea. Belt. Let's put the belt right here. Struggling with this area? Belt. Cover it up. Can't draw it? Cover it up. It's fine. Nobody's gonna know, because you're not gonna tell anybody, are you? No, you won't tell anybody. Secret just for you and me. Yep. Alright. Boom. Now how do we draw pants? No fucking clue. Alright, let's get right into this. Ka-chow. Just start drawing some freaking lines. Make them look like pants. You've seen people draw pants with like ink pens and shit before. Try to copy that. But like, yours is pencil, so remember that. You have the ability to use the pencil. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, definitely messy. Not perfect. Good enough, I think. We should figure out how to draw some appropriate pants for what he's wearing, though, because, like, this isn't what I feel like his pants would look like for what he's wearing. So, let's do this. And what is that, you may ask? This wraps around his leg. This is wraps around his legs. That, alright, hold on. Let me focus for like 1 second to do a not really needing to focus task. That, these wrap around and stop his pants from being like super pants like. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know how to draw shoes. I still don't know. I said that I would practice. I did not. Did you really believe me? If you did, you have been bamboozled. Yes, I have bamboozled you and myself. I said that I would do it. I did not do it because I did not want to. I still don't. Will I eventually? Probably. That's probably what I should do once I'm done with this, but nah, we're not gonna do that. That's like so much work that I don't want to do when I could just like draw Banana Man again. Boom. Yep. Boom. Perfect. Amazing. Beautiful. Look at Banana Man. Oh god, this is so stupid. Yeah, I bet if I erased all this and cleaned it up, I could get this to look better, but like, honestly, I think it's fine. It's not perfect or anything, but it's not terrible, so. His hand's a little shitty, but like, let's try and make that a little better by kind of just scribbling and making it more of a silhouette of a hand than an actual hand. Yeah, that didn't really help much, but it's fine. I don't think it really looks much worse, so. I do think the cloak needs to be shortened right there. He is standing kind of weird, not gonna lie. Maybe he's just like really nervous or something. I don't know. He looks a little stupid. It's fine. It is completely fine. Let's go ahead and shade in some of the belts. Get his shirt looking like untucked and shit. Alright. Go like that. And there we go. We got a little Banana Man. And I don't know, how long did that take me? 14 minutes. Yeah, definitely not the most perfect drawing I've ever done, but honestly, I think it's pretty good. And I'm probably just gonna do like a lot of kind of sloppy and quick with no reference drawings in the sketchbook now, so that I can spend more time focusing on practicing. Or just not. No, I probably will. I don't know. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Just bam, 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 bam. Boom, there's my signature. That's it. That's the end of the sketchbook. Wow, let's see how far I came from the first page of the sketchbook. That's the first page. Neat, nice, tidy. Here's the last page. Sketchy. There's a little Nautilus. I don't know. I might do a walkthrough of this sketchbook. I drew a lot of weapons because I didn't know what to draw. Here's some trees. This is a sick ass sword, not gonna lie. There's my, I think I did this for like 1,000 subscribers or something. This was my logo, but with a pencil. Yeah, there's definitely some variation in skill, but yeah. I like the sketchbook. I don't know. Here's a random page. There's Wimp. Goodbye. Subscribe.